I'm Tep, and today I have been crying like a baby after seeing what happened to Mr. George Floyd. Seeing that policeman have his knee on this man's neck, and he was constantly telling them that he could not breathe and that they were going to kill him, and they were killing him. He was telling them this. And every time he said it, I could see that cop's knee just digging in to Mr. Floyd's neck, just digging into it every time he told him that he couldn't breathe. We got to do something about this. And I'm talking about everybody that's willing to stand with black folks on this issue. Police brutality. It didn't just start recently. It's been going on for hundreds of years. We've always been the one that's been mistreated. Work hard and never get paid a decent day's wage, or not even getting anything. Doing our best to make America great. Not saying again, but to make America great. Each and every one of us has a part to play in this. It's obvious that there are many, many people here in America that don't give a damn about us. And the sad part about that is that many of us don't give a damn about ourselves either. They're killing us. We're killing ourselves. We're killing each other at alarming rates. We're killing each other at alarming rates. It's got to stop. We want justice for George Floyd. We want justice for George Floyd. I can't get him out of my mind. I've called numerous friends of mine today to have conversations with them about this situation. We've got to do something. I'm requesting, I'm asking, I'm begging anybody that wants to stand with us, and us in particular, black and brown people in particular, but anybody else that wants to stand with us, because you see this injustice. Everybody sees it. But now it's time to do something about it. I'm asking, begging for us to institute an economic boycott on America. An economic boycott, just like they did in Montgomery, Alabama during the Montgomery bus boycott. I'm asking you to withdraw your dollars from spending your money in any business that does not look like you. Any business. The only thing that we need to spend money on is food and gasoline. Food and gasoline. We got to eat and we got to get from here to there. Spend your money on food and gasoline. I love Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I will not spend one dime with them during the month of June. Not one penny, not one dime will I spend in those places. I will cook everything myself. So buy your food. And if you need to go somewhere, go ahead and go, but get your gas. You got to get the gas, because we like back in the day there, they had to walk. But you got your car. You can drive there. Don't even buy a car. I know many of you love these fine things. We all love the fine and niceties of life, but don't spend a dime. Don't spend one red dime during the month of June. And it's right around the corner. It's next week. It's next week. And I want y'all to help get the word out. Get the word out. Don't spend a dime. I want it to be nationwide. Can you help this go viral? Can you make this go viral? Can you make it go viral? I say again, all white people are not bad people. We got to stand up for ourselves. We have to stand up for us. And I'm not talking about going out here and march, because marching didn't do much. We marched, and look where we are. Look where we are from marching. Look at our communities. Look at our educational system compared to other ethnic groups. Look at our educational system. Look at the education that they're giving our kids. We can't forget George Floyd. We should never forget that man. Never should we forget him, because he laid down his life. When he woke up that morning, like we all do, he had no idea that that was going to be the last day that he would be alive. Nobody wakes up and say, well, I'm going to die today. "30 days. Keep your money. Spend it with your own. Spend it with your own for 30 days. Show America." Because that's the only thing they understand. They only understand dollars and cents. Look at what they're doing. We have a pandemic out here. They tell people don't get together in large groups. They want you to social distance. They want you to wear face masks. But we get it from the top that a face mask is not required, because if I'm not wearing one, and you got people that are saying, well, if he's not wearing one, I don't need to wear one. But guess what? They're going to wind up killing their mothers, their fathers, their grandmothers, their sisters, their brothers, their neighbors. They're going to wind up killing themselves. And they're going to wind up killing us. And they tell us that it is really hard on us. This virus is taking us out like crazy. We should be the last ones out there without a mask and hanging out in large crowds. It's not time to open up this country. It's not time. Now, of course, I hope that what I'm saying is not going to transpire. I hope that this virus just goes away. But I don't think that's the case. And many of the scientists are telling us that's not going to be the case. They're opening up these cities, these states. They're opening them up. America, we're back. And some are even saying they don't care if the virus come back. We're going to keep it open. So what are they telling you? Listen to what they're telling you. They're telling you they don't even give a damn about their own families. And why is that? That's because money. They'd rather make the money. They don't care if their grandmama, their grandfather, their aunts, their uncle, their children, their wives, their husbands. They don't care if this virus kills them. They're concerned about holding on to money and getting reelected. Money and getting reelected. We got two things that we have more control over than you can think about, and that's our vote and our money. Our vote and our money. And you hear it all the time. They talk about this election as the most consequential election of our times. And they're right. This election is the most consequential election of our lifetime. Can you imagine what this country will be if another Republican puts another Supreme Court justice on that bench? Many times, these elections are not about the real issues that are pressing us. It's about that Supreme Court. And if you stack enough people that believe like the most powerful people in this country believe, they have the same belief. They don't give a damn about us. Believe that. They show us every day. Even with this pandemic, who's going to work every day? Look around you. People, think about this. Who is going to work every day? Who? And then look around and see who's not going. Look around and see who's not going. Essential services. Oh, we need those. They need you now. They need you now. They're not going out there and pick up the trash. Many of them are not the waitresses, cooks in these restaurants, hotels, the bellhops, the maids. Think about it. And then they said they want us to open up the schools again. They want the schools to be open. Send your child to school, but watch where that kids go. Watch. The powerful ones now. All white people, not bad people. And I'll keep saying that. I know many good white people. But there comes a time that we got to stand up for ourselves. Now is such a time. Because we have to think about the future. How will our kids look back on us if we stand idly by and do nothing? History will not be kind to us if we do nothing. This is the time for us to rise up. I'm not talking about going out there and marching, but I'm talking about marching with your dollars, but not marching to these stores out here, not marching to these car dealers. Keep your money. Spend it in your own community. And we've heard this so many times. Elijah Muhammad talked about it. Malcolm X talked about it. We laughed at them back then. We laughed. They were crazy. But they were right. There's nothing wrong with supporting your own, not a damn thing. There's nothing wrong with spending your money with your own kind, because that's what everybody else does but us. Everybody spends their money in their community but us. 30 days. Just buy your food and your gasoline to get around, and you can't complain about the gas because the prices are pretty low. The price of gasoline is pretty low, so that's a good one for you. 30 days, June 1st to June 30th. Let's make this happen. Let's remember George Floyd and countless others, not just Mr. Floyd. We've been telling them for years that this has been happening to us, but nobody believed us. Been telling for years that they were planting evidence on us. They were lying on us. And now that cell phones have come out, everybody's got a cell phone. You can even have a cell phone video that shows what happened, and you still don't get justice. Justice ain't blind for us. Justice has one eye open for us. And we have leaders that are just pawns. Our leaders are pawns. And those that are talking about going out there, I'm not marching. They call my I'm not marching. I'm going to march with my money, because I'm not going to spend it unless I'm going to spend it in my own community. I got to buy food. You got to buy food. We all have to eat. 30 days. 30 days. 30 days for George Floyd. 30 days for George Floyd. 30 days for George Floyd and countless others that have been treated so badly, have told the truth and nobody believed them. Again, like I say, even though you have proof, you have a video, that's no guarantee that justice is going to be blind for us. We got to start treating each other better. We've got to start treating each other better. When you see somebody, and I don't care if it's black or white, just tell them you love them, because they may not be here tomorrow. They may not be here tomorrow. None of us know when our day or when our number is up. Nobody knows. And this virus is taking us out a lot earlier than what we want to go out. And we're falling in, what they call it, the okie doke. We're falling for it. We're going out there, hanging out there, partying. Stay your ass at home. Stay your ass at home. Now, I know some of you got to pay bills, and so you got to go to work. And that's unfortunate that you're in those positions where you are essential. You're so essential that you're making less money than the people at the top that are doing nothing but chilling. They truly chilling. They are chilling. I've said enough. 30 days for George Floyd, beginning June 1st. Nationwide economic boycott. I don't know whether many of you are going to do it. I know a whole bunch of you are going to say to hell with him. I want them Jordans. I want that Beamer. I want that Saab. I want that Mercedes Benz. Get it on July 1st. Buy that stuff on July 1st. But watch what happens if we withdraw our money and stop buying stuff. Then real change will come to America. 30 days for George Floyd. 30 days for George Floyd. Come on over to our Facebook group, Total Entertainment Package, and join us. Join us on Facebook. Facebook group, Total Entertainment Package. Join us. 30 days for George Floyd. I'm Tep. Peace and blessings.